Hello my friends and welcome. This channel is all about helping you find a path to a career in interactive entertainment. In other words, helping you become a player in the game. Joining me today, Sterling Zubel, lead programmer, Red G Studios, currently in production south of nowhere, coming to a PS4 exclusively to you soon. Sterling, thank you very much for joining me. How are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Excellent. I was hoping that you could share with us and my viewers a little bit about what it takes to be a programmer in the gaming industry, and because programming is such a diverse skill set, why you might have chosen gaming over something else like banking.
First thing, I actually have done a lot of programming in other areas in the world. I first actually started out just programming on my own in high school. I wanted to be a website designer. Okay. I thought they made a pretty good penny.
They did when they first started out.
But the problem quickly became that I wasn't quite there artistically, and you kind of have to you have to understand aesthetics really well in that field. So then I kind of moved along, and then I actually got a job at a bank. I wrote their scripts for their servers to run, and I had a really good time doing that, but it just didn't feel rewarding. I always love the gratification that I get when I write a line of code and it just works. With the testing process and everything that they involve with that, it's a little hard because you can't just test their server to run this script that's supposed to be a permanent change to somebody's bank account. So I like the gratification, I like the world of gaming because I can just hop inside the level and play it. Did I do it right? No? Okay, let's go back. And as far as why gaming, I feel like I kind of touched on that, but mainly because it's just always been there in my life. I had started out, like I said, doing other things in programming and they just didn't feel right. But this whole time with Red G, this whole time, learning more about gaming has just felt good.
All right, Sterling. Well, thank you very much for telling us about your journey to Red G Studios, a winner of the Unreal Development Grant. Link in the description if you want to see more about how you too can get some free money to develop your own video game using the Unreal Engine. Any guidance for any of our craft services crew? Shout out to the craft services crew. Thank you very much to the craft services crew. It's with support with viewers like you that we are able to research and provide this information. If you're interested in becoming a craft services member, then by all means, please do follow the links to our Patreon page. Do you think you can share with our craft services crew some information on how they might pursue academic or scholastic needs? Is there anything that somebody, like when I was growing up, when I was younger, as it were, if you'll excuse me, we had to take business classes at the community college if we wanted to learn things in computer programming, Oracle and Fortran and Cobalt, if you wanted to get any C, C++ or C#. What would you recommend to people today?
Today, actually, there's a lot of opportunity in the world as far as programming and all this kind of stuff that's for gaming. I think that you shouldn't really worry about it too much because you should just do what's natural to you. I have learned on my own. I tried to go the school route and failed miserably. But if you are more comfortable in school, if you find a good video game degree that you want to go to, or get a degree in business, get a degree in whatever you want, because you should do what's comfortable for you and you can segue that into gaming. Anything that you have knowledge about anything, you can go into the gaming industry. Because if you're an artist, don't let the programming stop you. With Unreal Engine, I was kind of a coding purist. I wanted to learn C++, and I wanted to get into the nitty-gritty of the engine. We're using the UI for blueprints 90% of the time, So I feel like I wasted a lot of time learning programming languages that I don't even need for doing something simple. Just do what's comfortable for you, get into gaming eventually, and feel it out. It's not going to be a set process. It's not a business degree where get a banking job, get a degree in business, and become a CEO. It's not a lead path.
Yeah, that's not exactly the path either. No. For those of you in business. But I totally get what you're saying, and you're right. There's a lot of opportunities in the gaming environment. You don't have to be a programmer. You don't have to be an artist. You might be a marketing person. You might be an advertising person. And I know what you're saying about programming because there's something about completing your first blackjack game. Is that the word I'm looking for? Yeah. There's something about completing your first blackjack game and having it run and work perfectly, and then only to find out that the aces are counting wrong because of your loop structure. You know. So and then you go back in and you hack it. I totally get that. And when I say hack, I mean correct.
Yeah. Or make a hack that works technically.
Yeah. Or make a workaround that works. Yeah, we've done that for sure. Well, Sterling, I sure do appreciate you telling my viewers about your experience getting into gaming. through the route that you did, showing that it is possible from any direction, are you willing to come back and shoot another interview where you can discuss the project you're working on now to your heart's content?
Absolutely.
All right, my friends, if you'd like to come back and hear Sterling talk about South of Nowhere, then by all means, please do consider subscribing for that content coming real soon. If you cannot wait that long, YouTube has hand-selected a video for you on the left, and I put together this entire interview process on the bottom left. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon.